We're gonna take this guy home. I have my protection, obviously. Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Don't do that. So they have an Asian redtail, and I have a South American redtail, and I am really thinking about getting it right now because that would be so sick. I didn't even know these existed, but I looked them up and I was like, wow. So I'm gonna do a bit more research and then I'm probably gonna take this guy home. So I got the fish. It's an Asian redtail. I've never seen one before. I looked it up. They're super dope. I asked the people there about the fish. I did my research and it seems perfectly fine. And if they don't get along, I'll just go ahead and put it in my outdoor pond and it'll be all good. So without further ado, let's get home. This is a big fish. Not as big as the other redtail though. Check him out. I got him buckled up. You can't really see him. He's chilling. This bag is really heavy. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I got it. Oop, I'm going to loop that out. Oh, this thing looks smaller in the store. He's about the same size as our catfish. I'm going to go ahead and throw in a lot of food here so there is even a less chance of any aggression from either of these two fish. I'm going to feed him first because he is going to be territorial about his tank because he's obviously been in here alone for so long. So I'll get you guys after he's fed and once he's acclimated. All right, guys, as you can see, it is time to put in the redtail, and I have my protection, obviously, because you need this. No, you don't. I'm just messing around with you guys. I just got this today for my lab class. This guy's absolutely fat. I just fed him 6 cubes of bloodworms, so he's nice and full, and he's not competitive about food, so he won't bother the Asian redtail. But I'm gonna go ahead and slowly let the water, mix up, and I'll show you guys when he's in the tank. Yeah. Don't do that. 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 Oh, they didn't bite each other. He's like, I don't know if he's like, hello, a friend, or if he's like, I want to eat you. Or like, dude, you look like my cousin. Are you my cousin? Because like, they're like the same fish. All right, so it's been a few days. I don't exactly know how many days. Like, I think around almost a week since I put the Asian redtail with the South American redtail. And they were, getting used to each other, right? And then, like, there was some, like, chasing, whatever, but it wasn't too bad. I didn't expect anything bad. But when I woke up the next day, I saw that my redtail was destroyed. I mean, his fins were torn up. One of his eyes were bleeding. I was like, whoa, this is not okay. So basically, I found out that the Asian redtail is actually more active at night and in the dark. So I kept the tank on all the time. So I actually got these like big old things. They're made for lights, to hold up lights up in the ceiling. But I saw Paul Cafera, I'll give him credit. I saw his flower horn breeding video and I saw that he used it to divide his tank. And I was like, oh, that's a really good idea. So that's what I did, and I'll go ahead and put in those clips now.
And look forward to seeing you again soon.
So I marked it right here, I measured it with the fish tank, and now I'm just gonna chop it right down with this knife. You don't have to saw it, you just break it. And I gave myself an extra square so I'm not breaking it on the exact line, I'm taking that extra chunk off. Here it is, I just cut it, and there's gonna be a whole bunch of pieces, but you do have enough extra left over, so keep that, but this should fit in the 65 gallon. So obviously that was only temporary, and I knew that I had to start preparing the pond to go ahead and put the catfish in. And there were some problems with the pumps. I fixed it. I tried to fix it. There was a lot of stuff off camera, but in the end I really can fix it, so I'm going to buy a new one within the next few days, but I'm going to save that for another video. Okay, and before I put the red-tailed catfish in the pond, I haven't had like fish in there for like quite a while, so I went ahead and I went to Pet Supermarket. I grabbed 30 feeder goldfish and I just chucked those guys in there just to check the water and make sure everything's fine. So I'll just go ahead and throw those clips in right now. I'm here at Pet Supermarket. Let's get those fish. I'm gonna put these 5 in this catfish's side. See if he eats them. Nothing at all. He doesn't even want to eat them. What the heck? I only have a few fish here, but I want to see if the water is going to be healthy, like for my catfish. So I'm testing it out with these feeder fish. I'm going to come back out here in like 30 minutes and see if they're still doing all right. But look. So the catfish is actually in there. I'm going to go ahead and show you the clips of me putting the catfish in. Okay, so the new Asian red tail is actually going to be moved outside into the pond because he's been getting really aggressive with the red tail. The red tail's obviously doing way better. His eye had a lot of bleeding, but now it's healed, and his fins are way more torn up. But this is why I have the divider in here. It's only for a day. So, yeah, I'm going to put water in this bucket, and then we're going to get to the pond. Got him scooped out. Let's go ahead and let him out. There we go. And he's all set. Look, Pip's wondering what the heck is in there. It's you, but a fish. It's a catfish. We're going to slowly acclimate him by taking some of the pond water and dripping it in. Because since this pond's outdoors, the temperature is way different. This is way warmer. Okay, just one more and I'll come back out in like 30 minutes. As the Asian red tail is acclimating outside, I'm going to go ahead and start fixing a way to get this thing back out because now he has the whole tank to himself again. I'm just going to pour him in because the water is the same. So, come on, buddy. You can do it. There you go. Oh, God, that really got the best kick. Where'd he go? There he is. Oh, wow. Oh, he is not hesitant to explore. There he is. He's under the plants right over there. You can see his white whiskers. That's the only way you can see him. So yeah, the catfish, he's all good. It's actually the next day, and everything is completely fine. The catfish is doing great, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a few GoPro shots of that. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video, making it to the end. If you enjoyed this video and you've already made it this far, you might as well subscribe so you can see more. Just saying. But yeah, the Asian red tail is actually out there right now. He's doing fantastic. And I'm going to go ahead and make some more updates on the pond and stuff. As you saw, there was algae flying everywhere. and I need to get a new pump, which I'm going to do tomorrow, and I'll make another video that I will upload later. So if you want to see that video or be notified when you do, go ahead and right next to the subscribe button, next to it there's a little bell, click it, and you'll get notified every time I upload. I know some of you guys have that on, and I think that's so cool. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh wait, let me get Pip. He's been in this video too many times not to sign off. Alright, I got Pip. He's so cute. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, thank you guys for watching. Peace out, stay wavy. Boop.